this was starting.
He did. He said right now.
Down there. He's not in the back. He's just he's like working with some cables and stuff.
Image that we had up, it's going to be Oswego State Lakers taking on the Brockport Golden Eagles to open up SUNYAC play here. As you can see on the field, starting up the action right now, as Brockport starts with the ball, they're trying to get something going, trying to move into the offensive zone as they finally do.
Seems like the players are taking a little bit cautious, just trying to get a feel for one another. But hey, it's fair enough. It's just the start of the game.
That one sent all the way through. No one gets a stick on it. Cleared by Oswego. That one bounces and stays in the neutral zone. Trying to send it back now is Brockport. Playing this one a little bit slower, more methodically.
Say Oswego didn't seem to be catching up to. Oh, and a whistle was blown.
You will see a lot of whistles in this game. This one sent all the way down, bounces into the offensive zone, but this one sent to the side. Picked up and corralled and then goes out of bounds off the stick of the Brockport defender. That was number 10, Alyssa Facillo. Taken in now, cleared, bounces over the stick. And I can say a touch of leg. So Katie Reynolds going to run up. She's the leading goal scorer. That one goes off the foot, but no call. To Michael there. Now try to play forward. And then replayed. It was actually played by Hall of Brockport, but it will be Oswego ball. As Rogers has it, she sends that one over. To Michael, able to keep it in.
Ooh.
Regrabbed by Brockport, however. DeMichael trying to get it back, playing great defense, and then she just steps on it. That's where a lot of the whistles are going to come from, is it's an illegal touching. So if the ball touches any body part unintentionally or intentionally, pretty much anyway, then a whistle will be called for a stoppage of play. This one tried to get to White, goes under her stick, regrabbed by Brockport. Brockport not able to set up an offense here. They're able to take it right back after a sloppy pass by Oswego. Now on the outside here is Martins.
Seems like Brockport was keeping much closer tabs on the Oswego offense than the Oswego defense is on the Brockport offense.
Just waiting on it. Two in front. Chance there, just wide by about 3 inches. And goes into the soccer net, but that one won't count either. It was a 2-on-0 in front, and she just sent it to the side. Looked like that was Mello on the play. And this one played forward by Oswego, but it'll be coming right back to Brockport. They're going to play it at about the 25-yard mark. Sent this one outside, now back into the offensive zone. Bounced up in the air and then played by a high stick. Going to be played again at the 25. Sent in there by Conkling. Trying to make a move in front, but could not get past the defense. That one goes out of bounds, so it will go to Brockport.
When number 13 was taking a swing at that, it seemed like the first time her stick just went over the ball, couldn't make contact with it.
Heacock was there on the defensive play to make sure that the Brockport player in front could not move. Now Brockport with it again. Nice cutback by Hall. Drops this one down low to Mello. Mello tries for a second chance in front.
Ooh.
Nice dive. And that one's cleared out by Oswego. Great defensive plays there.
Brockport was just cruising through the Oswego defense, but just could not make it into the goal.
31 minutes left in the first. For those that may be new to field hockey, it is 2 35-minute halves. 0-0 the scores. We move under that 31-minute mark. Brockport will keep the ball just outside of the arc here. Try to go in, and another whistle. Looks like they're sending it to the corner.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're sending it to the corner, but I'm not sure why. It must have been an off-ball play because no one was there. So I'm guessing that it was something either by the goalie, maybe a illegal movement or keeping the offense away from moving. I'm guessing that must be what the play was because there was nobody by the ball when the penalty was called. So, like I said, it had to be off-ball. Regardless of that, corner for Brockport here. Just outside on the left side, tried to cut in front. Ball sitting there, slapped in. Good goal by Brockport as they take a 1-0 lead.
And the face mask come off. That's be pretty frustrating for Oswego, especially getting it off the corner. Let's see how they continue on the rest of this game.
A lot of players in front. Not exactly sure who scored that one. As like I said, there were a lot of players around. It looked like it could have been Mello when she made the move and then was able to cut back in. We'll see who it's awarded to after. But for right now, Brockport keeps a 1-0 lead with 30 minutes remaining in the first. Oswego trying to set up an offense. They really have not been able to get anything going here.
Hopefully that last score doesn't affect the Lakers' morale too much, especially because they've had a pretty slow start.
This one taken by Oswego, tries to make a move into the arc. Nice plays right there as Divine making some divine moves. Oswego's able to keep it in. Smart play there by Hunter. Hunter takes it in, tries to rip a shot in front. And that one's sent. It'll be a corner as it goes out of bounds off the stick of Aroni of Brockport. So they're going to play this one at the, I want to say it's about the 30-yard mark. That black line, for those of you that you could see the long white line and then the long black line. That long white line is 30 yards away, and that the black line is 25 yards away. That one is going to be a penalty as Hunter was tripped trying to make a move. And it looks like a card comes out, so it will be an actual penalty, and Oswego will have a man up as Ziemba, number 13, Katie Ziemba, comes off.
Let's see if Oswego can regain that point they lost to Brockport in the last few plays. It's a great chance for them to do it. Hopefully they do not waste it.
Definitely want to capitalize here, being a man up.
Just waiting for the play to begin. Everyone's in dope, and here we go.
Hunter plays it back, now tries to send it through, goes off a few players. Believe that it was touched by a Brockport player, so it'll go right back to that 25-yard mark.
That looked like a swing and wing by the Lakers. Let's see it. More passing this time.
This one in front, tried to get there, rolled in front, now taken back by Oswego. A lot of players there trying to get in front. No one there, off the leg.
The Lakers.
And like I said, just off the leg. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I was just going to say it. They just couldn't quite get it in. Brockport's defense just had it covered too well.
And now White begins to hobble on that left leg. So I'm guessing that White was probably the one hit after it was swung and saved by Deddy. And then looking like I said, White is hobbling off right now, keeping all the pressure off of that left ankle. She's walking on it now with a little bit of help from her stick. So she looks to be okay, but just a stop. We resume back to the action, 28-20. Remaining in this first half. Kept in by Oswego. Moving in is Rogers. Rogers has that one stolen away from her, but a nice take back by Oswego. This one's grabbed by Little. And Little sends it off the leg of an opposing Golden Eagles player. 20 meters out, Rogers starts. Rogers goes right. Another stoppage still. 50 seconds left on the penalty.
It looks like we're cornering, this time in the Lakers' favor.
They're trying to get this one set up quickly. Obviously, because of the penalty here. It is currently looking to be set up. It'd be a 4-on-7 right now. This is not going to be easy. We'll see what Reynolds does here. She is the tied for a leading goal scorer for DeMichael. She is leading point scorer. This one's set in front. Tries to fork at that one wide. Tries to just kind of rake at it and couldn't get anything going. It's off the mark.
The last couple times Oswego's gotten close to the goal, it seems like they're really big on just swinging and winging, trying to get that in from a distance and not working in, getting man-to-man closer to the net. Interesting to see how they change that strategy late in their game if it continues not to work.
Penalty minutes over. White has gotten back up, so she seems to be okay. Good sign here. Especially White, a forward/midi. In the absence of Maddie Nelson today, who is on a crutch, so that injury sustained on Tuesday was at least somewhat significant. That has kept her out of this game. We'll see how long that lasts. But definitely having White on as a forward/midi, a lot of speed and can help the defense a lot. So we'll see if White is okay to go the rest of the day. For right now, we're approaching 26 minutes remaining in this first half. Brockport, an early goal about 5 minutes into the contest, gives them a 1-0 lead. As we go on the right side, Jenna Rogers trying to get through, cannot. And ends up going out of bounds after good defense applied by Brown.
To Lakers' credit, though, she was keeping pretty well control over that ball during that last play. It's just Brockport was so thick on her she couldn't get through.
Now Reynolds able to get through. Has that one stolen. Now fought back. Oswego, another nice steal. So they're trying to move into the offensive zone. But Brockport a steal right back. And Oswego takes it. And they're going to give it back to Oswego after stoppage of play. Hunter has it. She takes it and tries to send it down. That pass a little bit wide. A nice take back by DeMichael. She tries to just send it to the middle of the field, but stolen back by Brockport. She goes out of bounds and didn't even realize where she was as Martins just sends it.
That was some good hustle in that last play by number 13, Alyssa DeMichael. That really should have been turned over to Brockport, but she was able to sweep in and keep it in Laker control.
Berggraf comes off now as the previously injured White comes back onto the field.
Thankfully, her injuries weren't too bad to keep her out of the game.
Now in front, Reynolds tries to make a move. Whistle stops. They're going to say that it went off of the leg of Reynolds. Right now staying horizontal. Now vertical movement as they're going to have a nice 2-on-2 opportunity here. Ball stays behind. She's able to run forward as Ziemba recontrols, sends this one to the outside over to Facillo. Facillo whiffs on that one, but it does go off of the leg of Heacock. But I think that she overswung and had too much on it as Heacock was too close to the ball. That's another one that's going to be called. If it's too hard of a swing with a player within 5 feet or less of you, then it's a call for illegal hitting of the ball. So played it about middle. Nice move as Katie Ziemba makes a move. Ziemba, I should say.
It feels like it's been a while since we've been down towards the Lakers side of the net.
Finally a chance there, but Crispin able to kick it out of the way. In front, defenders there. Moving around the ball, and they're going to move it over to the corner after it was touched. Believe closest there was Abby Testo on defense.
See if Brockport can do what they did last time, score another point, and end up with a 2-point lead. Players adjusting their face masks and taking their positions. What do you think Oswego should do differently this time to keep Brockport from scoring a goal?
I saw last time there was just a hesitation between moving to the ball, especially there's only 4 people in front. So they really have to get to the ball, and that's exactly what they just did as they were able to get the ball out of the crease, let other defensemen come and help. And now Oswego gets the ball right back and clears as we move under 23 minutes remaining in the first. Reynolds tries for a steal, Gets under her stick, tries to rip a shot, but whiffs on that one again was Martins. Martins not having the best day with her stick. And a great defensive play as it's stolen by Rogers. Did that to perfection. Rogers comes up and it's stolen from her by Aroni. Aroni tries to move in but goes off the leg of Conklin in front of her. This one gets through and then goes off the leg of Mello after her teammate Facillo tried to center the ball. Center the outside, try to swing through. That one goes off the leg again. So again, a lot of these whistles, a lot of these stoppages of play are the ball unintentionally hitting the leg or body part of another player that is why the whistle stops. Or that is why there's a whistle to stop play.
That last corner by Oswego, they seem to be much tighter on the Brockport offense. Wish they'd keep that up afterwards. It'd probably do them some good for the rest of the game. They went back to their old ways of just hanging back a little bit.
Made a move back to the middle was Hall, but Hunter's able to get the ball after she sends it down. Trying to fight for it now is Rogers. Rogers going to come up with it after the whistle. White tried to get there, could not. Now sent all the way to about midfield here. Jaegeron in the corner. This one trickled away. Now too hard. Nice move. And another one as she maintains, but finally stopped after the third time. However, call right there. White tries to come up with it. Too much speed for her. This one sent down, or at least tried to, as it was stopped. But Conklin was on it. This one sent back. Tried to get there. Was Testo. She outruns it. Now a chance here as Brockport takes their offense in, but immediately sends it down and goes out of bounds.
That was a good run by number 10 on Brockport, Alyssa Facillo. She got it a decent way up the field before it was turned over.
Oswego's going to get it back here. To just look, we have a Christina Conkling, and we have an Emily Conklin. So this is going to be a good time. At least a little bit easier. 24 Conklin for Brockport versus number 11 Conklin for Oswego. So you'll hopefully be able to see the numbers. This one played up here by Rogers. White has that one stolen away from her. She didn't want to be too aggressive on the play. In front and taken back by Hunter. Off the stick of Ziemba. Ziemba, good defense on her by Hunter. But just a little bit too strong on the defense now. So play from the neutral zone started by Hall. Hall sends that one all the way down, and now a one-on-one chance here as Facillo tries to use the outside. Able to get past her defender, but Heacock able to just stand there and kind of send it out. Goes off the leg, so it'll be another corner for Brockport and a chance to extend their lead by 2.
I'm excited to see the Laker defense go at it like they did last time. Honestly, on that corner, that's been some of the most exciting plays we've seen from the Lakers this time.
This is really just going to be, like I said, you have to get to the ball. And what I've never understood here is right now you have pretty much an 8-on-4. Why don't you use the outside here? You should. That's the one thing. And now, as soon as they took too long to use the outside, immediately after the defense, it goes and gets blocked by Matley. That's why I'm saying I never understood why you have literally twice as many people, but you try to get everybody to the middle. It never made a sense to me. You should use the outside and either try to rip some shots from there because there's much less people in the box.
No, or at least use the people who are on the inside as the version, send it back to the outside, and go for the goal.
It should be the same thing as you know in basketball where you have a down low set play, kick it out, and then an open 3. That should be the same thing. Use, like I said, it's pretty much an 8-on-4 at any given point in that penalty. So you have 2 people to every 1 defender. Get those 4 defenders through, get them out, and then you have 4 people that should be open and undefended to rip a shot from the outside.
It looks like we're going to have another corner. Maybe this time they'll try it, see if our theory works.
At least that's the way I think about it. They have everybody set up in the middle. That one, a little bit slow. They're going to use the near side. Rips a shot. Nice kick away by Christman. And this one going to the out-of-bounds line, but kept in by Brockport. White defending Ziemba. Ziemba has that one stolen and a good clear. Actually, Conklin not able to get it out. Finally does. Actually, Conklin not able to get it out, but goes off the leg of Conkling. Yeah, this is not going to be too fun. Conklin hitting Conkling.
Just conking around out in the field.
They're going to use the outside to start this one here as it goes over to Conkling. Conkling tries to send it all the way down. That one goes right through the soccer net in the back. Again, doesn't count.
Goalie saw that clear for Miles, put his hands up. Hey, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Still a 1-0 lead for Brockport as we move to under 17 left in this first. Trying to advance the ball was Little. Couldn't go anywhere. And now stoppage plays goes off of her ankle. Trying to get into the offensive zone. Good stop by Oswego. Reynolds not able to secure. This one grabbed by Martins. And this one is going to go out of bounds after a mishit by Aroni. Tried to skip that one up. Conklin too close. Conklin gets it at about mid. Nice plays. It's going to be a 3-on-3. First off, a good defensive play. DeMichael able to take it right back. She passes it up. DeMichael in front. Leaves it for Reynolds. Shoots. Scores! It's in as the Lakers tie it back up at 1. And that was just perfectly executed. DeMichael makes a great move, pass in the middle, and Reynolds able to just put a stick on it and had it trickle right in.
That was absolutely fantastic by the Lakers. Not a huge celebration on their side for it. Staying focused on the game. Brockport looks like they're taking a minute to regroup, getting back out there. Lakers has to be a huge morale boost for them.
Like I said, I don't think you could have seen field hockey played any better. DeMichael had it stolen, but stayed with the ball, took it right back from her, made an excellent pass, and then Reynolds was able to just clean up the loose ends. Now Brockport with the chances. They're going to try to go coast to coast. Now a stoppage of play and a whistle. They're going to send it right back to the corner as Brockport was using all their speed. Try to get an advantage there. Could not tell exactly the number. I believe it was either Mello or Lurs that was in front between the 8 and the 16. I couldn't really say, unfortunately.
That would have been a pretty quick turnaround if Brockport had been able to finish that off. Heck of a drive.
Clock still taking 15:30. Remains in this first half. We are tied at 1 after the goal by Katie Reynolds. Officially puts her ahead in the goal scoring category as well. She now leads the team. This one rip shot sent in front. And they're going to say it goes off the leg of a Brockport player, which it did look like it went off of Emily Hall. Looked like it may have went off of her thigh or her arm.
Brockport seems a little bit more hesitant when playing a corner on Oswego.
Hunter, nice clear. Reynolds pops that one up in the air. Good move as Conklin gets to that one, but they're going to say it goes off the foot of Conklin. Now another stoppage of play. They're going to say, so they're going to send that one back to the O in the Oswego State logo. Reynolds tries to take that one, bounces and goes off the foot. And good call. Definitely saw that one as it went off the foot of Martins. This one's going to be Testo playing in front of Oswego's bench. Nice rake by Conklin as she's able to get it over to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to fight through, but a good defensive play there as it's grabbed by Aroni. Aroni sends that one down, but it's going to go all the way out of bounds to our near side.
Aroni has been a monster this game, just taking the ball and pushing it up towards the Laker goal. It seems like every time Brockport has a major move up the field, it's Aroni.
And Aroni, definitely not one of the biggest players on the field either. Listed at only 5'3" and a freshman as well. But like you said, she's listed at 5'3". It doesn't look it, especially looking from this angle. She's the player playing right now. She definitely does not look 5'3". We have right now been attacked by a bee. I don't think that was a bee. That was a pretty big bee.
I think that was a wasp or a hornet or something. But, yeah, we got him coming back around here.
Trying to get He's trying to get, I think, to the warmth. I guess it definitely is a little bit chillier here. We're finally starting to feel some Oswego, as it is also the second day of fall now. So we're finally
Yeah, second day. I think we had the equinox on Friday.
Equinox was last night. The as the song says, the 21st night of September. It's still a good song. It always will be. But, definitely getting into that chillier fall weather for the day. The sun is out, though. A lot of these girls opting for no sleeves and no pants, just the regular field hockey uniform. Just under 13 minutes left now. Reynolds plays this one over to the right side. Tried to get it to White. Could not. Reynolds misplayed. Now played by Facillo. Facillo, great defense in front of her, but a stoppage of play called against Testo. Sends that one all the way down, and they're just going to let that one go to Kreisman. Kreisman lets it go in, but I'm guessing that there had to be a stoppage of play or something.
I'd hope so. I mean,
yeah, they just
otherwise
let the ball.
That'd be pretty bad.
We've seen some weirder ones in hockey. They send them off the boards and they go all the way down. We've seen I think Devils goalie. He scored a goal, like an empty net goal, like a really long time. Yeah, I remember that. All right, we're still tied at 1 here. Just under 12 minutes remaining in this first half. Windy day here in Oswego. This one stopped. Nice steal by Rogers. Rogers trying to get upfield. Nice pass there. Conklin slips. Taken back by Martins. Martins has not had that clean of a game today. Few misdirect passes, few steal, had the ball stolen from her a few times. Had the ball go off for her leg and created a turnover. Definitely not the sharpest game for Martins today. See if she turns it around. Right now, ball to Brockport. White has to go off her leg. Everyone just kind of stopped, but it was no call. Now fighting through. Great play by Hunter, but Hunter has that one taken. Hunter falls down. Another stoppage of play. Now you're going to say that Hunter was tripped and did not fall on her own power. Almost had a move in Conklin. That one just gets past her and goes out of bounds.
Number 25 on Brockport, Scrapula. She tried to get in there and steal it, but could not intercept.
Nice stop. Good move. Back into the offensive zone as it was played by Facillo. Regrabbed and moved up by Ziemba. Ziemba on the outside. Two defenders on her. Poked away, and now they're going to call that. Looks again like I said, two defenders moving in the same area as the one player. Taken back. Now Reynolds, head of steam, can't keep it inbounds. If so, they had a 2-on-2 going, her and DeMichael. Taken back by Oswego. Trying to get through here is Rogers. Rogers, nice clear. Sent up to White. White can't get through. Good defensive play by Hall to take it back. Try to send that one. Nice play by Reynolds. Reynolds, we know her speed, but the defense catches up to her. Taken by Ziemba, and now another stoppage of play. Tries to send that one. Then believe that was a targeting pushed up the field.
Oswego offense looking a little bit stronger as we come to the end of the first half.
A lot of whistles as well, so it's very hard to get an offense moving when all you have is a lot of whistles stopping the play. Tried to send this one through, but redirected. It's stopped by Brockport. 9:15 remaining. Re-grabbed by Oswego, trying to get through. No one's able to get the ball. Finally grabbed by Mallet. Mallet's able to push it through.
Ooh.
Now into the offensive zone. What was that ooh there?
Oh, I just thought it was interesting how Lakers were able to get around the Brockport as like a little chip over the stick.
So now this one's set up at that 25-yard point. Re-grabbed by Brockport. Tried to send that one down as it bounces through. Hunter re-grabs it.
Oh.
Tried to get through. Yeah, that was a heavily pursued defensive play that White just kind of blew up and ran through.
that was number 19 on Brockport, Shannon Belt, I believe. I could feel that hit from here. She went down hard.
And they're actually, I believe, going to call a penalty on her as, like I said, she really tried to make sure that White didn't get past her. So we'll see exactly what Shannon Belt goes off on. She's off for 5 minutes. Well, all right then. So this one's going to start far side to us, 8:36. Sent through, stopped, but hit off the leg of an Oswego player. Brockport will get the ball back. $8:20 remaining in the first half.
Just digging deep. Oh, they could not keep it in. Lakers getting another shot at keeping control of the ball, but Brockport does get it.
Brockport regrabs, moves into the offensive zone using that right side arch. Tries to get it through in front. Kreisman, big stop. And it goes off the leg of Lurs after it was kicked by Kreisman, so it will go to Oswego. 7:30 remains. This one's sent up. 2-on-3 here. Trying to make a move was DeMichael, and then the defender trips, but it goes off the ball. In front, Reynolds, another chance. DeMichael chance. Reynolds in front, off the leg. Shoots that one just wide. Oh, a chance there, but surprised that there was no calls to start it.
Lakers just could not put that one in.
3:25 left in the penalty, but we're going to send it down to Aaron on the sideline. Aaron, what you got for us?
Well, Ben, Oswego, Coach Moore was not really happy with Oswego's play at the first 10 minutes of the game. Very sloppy. But they've seemed to tighten up a bit, and the momentum is swinging their way as they tied it up at 1. Coach Moore still wants Oswego to be more aggressive and to pick up the pace a little bit to try and get control of this game.
Chance in there. Chance right there for Reynolds. Sent up in the air. Stoppage of play, but still a good save by Deddy. Not going to count as a shot as the whistle was played, but a lot of chances in front there. Sent through, stopped just at the brink of the offensive zone. Sent in front, going through, and now called. That ref did not have the best view of that. They're going to say it went off the leg of a player. Conklin, that one definitely went off the leg of Facillo in front. Now in front, another chance, but then goes off the leg of an Oswego player. 2 players in front were DeMichael and Reynolds again.
Laker offense seems to be having to work inch by inch to get towards the Brockport goal.
They're really trying to get a chance here. That one's sent up in the air.
Ooh.
Now hacked, and then Hunter took that one right to the leg. Seems to be okay. 5:30 remaining in this first half. Still a minute 53 left of penalty time. Oswego not been able to score anything off the Belt penalty. That one squeaked through the offensive zone, but now goes out of bounds. It was sent out of bounds by Brockport, so Oswego maintains. Still a minute 30 of penalty time left. This one's sent to the outside by Testo. Testo tries to send it in front. 2 players there, but it goes off the leg of Reynolds.
That was a nice pass towards the center.
Definitely good opportunities here for Oswego. Just have not been able to find the back of the net. Great defensive play right there by Mallet as she made sure that Brockport had no chance past that midline. Now Oswego takes it again. Passed up here by Rogers. Rogers tried to find a running player down low. Either had Little or White. Could not get it to any of them. Now Brockport plays again. Oswego right back to Rogers. She uses the outside. Ball trickling through but goes off the leg of White. Now Brockport gets it back. 4:20 remaining. 1-1 score. And 40 seconds left of penalty time. That one set up in the air, but too high up in the air. So Oswego gets it back. See if they can do anything here with 30 seconds left of penalty time. And now Mello gets up, ready to come back in. 4 minutes remaining. Played by Brockport. Now Oswego has it. They move into the offensive zone. Tries to club that one down. Taken in front by Conklin. Now tried to set it up in front. Reynolds just passed her as it goes out of bounds.
And Brockport is back up to full strength. It didn't seem like the Brockport being down a player really affected the game too much.
Definitely a few more chances for Oswego, but could not make anything happen. Now at the 25-yard line. Played by Oswego, taken back by Brockport, right back to Oswego as it goes into the offensive zone. Hunter stood up there by the defense. Hunter sends that one through, stopped in front just outside of the arc. Now taken in by Conklin, but Conklin sends that one too high up in the air. Brockport with the ball right back. Good defensive plays. It's taken by Testo. Testo run into. It's going to be a stoppage of play. Testo sends that one through, and then just off the side of the net going into the soccer net.
For a wing and swing, that was pretty good. If only it had hit just a little bit different angle, we might have seen a different number up on that board.
Sent through and grabbed by Ziemba. Ziemba takes it upfield as she crosses midfield. 2:40 remaining. Defender challenges her, forces her right. Good defensive play, but another whistle as Heacock, the only one there, tries to send that one through. Goes off of the player in front, Scarpello. But now another stop, and they're going to bring it to the corner.
What do you think that Brockport needs to do differently this time to capitalize on this corner?
Like I said, at this point on the penalty, you are up 8-4. You have to either get the ball in front and just hope someone swings, or, and this is what I think should really happen, is use the outside to your advantage. You obviously, for the next 10 seconds, you have the entire side and entire front. As you see, all the players are in front, and now it just nothing came from that.
That was a heck of a wick by number 13 on the Brockport, Katie Zimba. Completely missed the ball. I don't know. I just feel when they're in the corner position, Brockport is not aggressive enough.
Sent that one through, and Kreisman able to just kick it away. Big save by her. This one grabbed by Facillo. And then another stoppage of play as Oswego gets it back with 1:15 remaining in this first. Oswego tries to get that one through, gets under the stick of the intended target, Conklin. Martins was in front.
Ooh.
Sends that one, and then Reynolds puts the stick out. Waiting for a ball here with just under a minute left, trying to push the pace is Aroni. Aroni sends that one high up into the air. Bounces, stays in. First one to get a stick on it is Testo. Testo with Facillo right in front. Facillo takes it back, but she charges through, and a call against her. Bounces off the stick. Conklin takes it back. This one going through, and fight between Conklin and Martins. Martins wins that one as she goes to the outside with 30 seconds left. Tried to center it, not enough. That one, same thing on the clear. Martins in front. Nice defensive plays. This one sent out of bounds. Tried to save it there was Conklin, but could not. Clock continues to run as we have 15 seconds left. Played here by Aroni. Aroni's able to get through Conklin. Defense in front stops that. Pass by Martins. Stopped again with 7 seconds left. Kept in bounds. Conklin trying to just take it up, secure it off the leg, and that is what will end the first half. 35 minutes down, 35 left. Oswego and Brockport tied here at 1. Fantastic game to start. Definitely getting a little bit warmer, but still feeling the cool air as you can see the wind moving from north to south.
And I'm sure the players on both sides appreciate that. I mean, they're really hustling out there.
We'll see exactly how the second half is going to go in just under 10 minutes. What do you think about this first half? What did you see that was good, bad? What do teams have to change?
Well, I think one of the main things that Brockport needs to work on is when they're on the Laker corners, they need to be more aggressive. They're hanging back too much, they're sticking to the outsides, but not in a way that's conducive to them actually scoring. I mean, everyone is out to the outside. No one goes towards the center, and they're so slow. It's just not working out for them. The Oswego offense seems fairly good. The one problem they have is there's just so many stoppages of play that it breaks up their momentum. I mean, true, they should be used to it. It's just the nature of the game, but I don't know. I think that's their biggest issue, and that's kind of outside of their control for the most part. It's just making sure that no one is getting hit with the ball, no one's getting it clipped with a stick. Other than that, I think both teams are playing very well, and we just need to see more of what we've been seeing.
Definitely got to agree with you on that point. Secondly, we're in a tie game right now. How important is this next goal?
I'd say the next goal is very important, especially if we don't see it until about halfway through the next half of the game. I mean, I think if the goal comes around that point, it'll be a pivotal moment for the morale of whatever team is on the lesser end of that action. You know, the one who is now losing. I think it's pretty important to get it early, get that boost up there.
Now, final question before we take a little bit of a break at this halftime. Actually, I got two for you, and then we'll go to break. Kind of together, though.
Mm-hmm.
First off, with this game tied at 1, do you see a change in pace? Maybe this game goes to more of like a 6-5, a 6-4 game, or do you see it staying very reserved like this? Maybe 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, something close, and it's going to stay like this, or do you see it breaking open in the second half?
I don't really see it breaking open. I see it staying fairly reserved. These teams seem pretty well matched, and I think that they're both in a pretty comfortable zone. Like I said, unless another goal is scored and that team gets to ride off, that score high and really hammer it into the other team afterwards, I think we're going to see a lot more of what we've seen already. Just good, steady play.
All right, and last question before we go into break: who is your players to watch?
My players to watch. So on the Oswego side, I'm liking Abby Testo. She's just been on the field. She constantly sticks near the ball, and she's just an overall solid player. We've seen her doing a lot of action, especially on the Lakers side of the goal the last half of the game, and I just think we're going to see some more good stuff from her. On the Brockport side, I want to keep my eye on number 12, Emily Hall, just because she's had so much playtime this season. She's had more playtime on the Brockport team than any other player. I think it was a total of 420 minutes. I mean, that much time on the field, you have to have some good experience. You have to know what's going on. You're going to be an asset to the team.
I like it. All right, make sure you come back here in about 6 minutes. We'll bring you the second half of this Oswego State Lakers versus Brockport Golden Eagles women's fields hockey, brought to you by WTOP 10. hello, and welcome back here to WCOP 10, your coverage of the best of D3 sports. Today, we are bringing you the Oswego State Lakers taking on the Brockport Golden Eagles in a women's field hockey competition. Brandon Nash joined here by Peter Wemler. The score 1-1. Moving into the second half, both these teams starting off their SUNYAC play today. And, Peter, this has been a great game to start.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think we should throw it down to our sideline reporter, Aaron. He can give us an update.
Tied at 1. Coach Moore definitely wants the Lakers to be more aggressive and to pick up the pace. She thinks if they can be faster and quicker than Brockport, they can improve their record to 4-2. Back up to you, Ben.
Sorry for a little bit of that delay there, but great job there. Aaron helping us out on the day. Obviously, you heard him about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, always appreciated.
So we still got that B, came back in. I don't think that B is that B is no
the B
more.
is no more.
The
The
B
Hornet
has
is gone.
unfortunately the B has met his maker.
He has gone to the big press box in the sky, folks.
Time of death 150. Cause of death Peter Wemler being afraid.
That's right. Will someone please notify the Hive?
All right, moving down right now, about 20 seconds left of this halftime. Both teams obviously trying to set up a game plan. And it's tough. Both of these coaches, you know, you've seen these teams a few times before, obviously being in this, opening up your SUNYAC play today. It's definitely hard. You haven't really seen these teams in over a year. And obviously, both Coach Moore and Coach Archambault are looking for their first SUNYAC wins and to stay undefeated in the SUNYACs as well.
Obviously. And, you know, SUNYAC is just so important for all the D3 stuff. It's got to mean a lot to them. I just think one of the issues like we're having, why we're not seeing like some more intense gameplay, is these teams just seem so equal. You know, they're very close, very matched, comparable styles of play. And I just think it's just a big field. It's not like it's hard for them to spot that window of opportunity because it's like the same window for both sides because it's like a similar type of play.
And the stranger thing about it is you look at Brockport's record of 2-4. You would not expect them to be playing this well against an Oswego team that shows that they have an offense, especially when you look at shots per game. And this one's what really surprised me. Brockport has averaged 43 shots per. They've had 43 shots in the. They've averaged 7.2 a game. The opponents have had 119 and average 19.8 per game. So this is definitely a big change. I expected Oswego to come out have just have a firing squad on offense. Definitely has not been the case. But right now we start the action in the second half. Oswego is starting with it. Reynolds chips it to herself, and now a 3-on-2 as Reynolds. 2-on-3. Now a 3-on-3. Reynolds restarts after the stoppage of play, moves in. That one goes off the leg of the defender in front of her. As Facillo, the one in there, they're going to play it in the corner again, and now Oswego with a chance to take the lead.
Going back to what you said before about Lakers needing Lakers offense not doing as well as you said, I think what it goes back to is just it's been so many stops in play on the Laker offense as they tried to move up the field. I mean, there's another one right now. I think that's the main thing that's been holding them up.
So a stoppage of play now is Reynolds with it, 33-40. Rips a shot in front, stopped. Great defensive play. Regrabs a joust for it between Hall and Rogers. Rogers comes up with it, tries to center that one. Bounce through as it's on top of the arc. Sends it in front. That one wide. Goes into the soccer net behind it.
Too bad this isn't soccer. I mean, Brockport have a ton of goals today.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just looking at the differences in the sizes between the two nets. You couldn't even see it on the video, but imagine trying to play field hockey in a soccer net. That'd be crazy. And now Brockport with a big 2-on-1 chance here. In front, Kreisman, great save. just kicks the leg out, and now that one goes off the leg of Testo in front. But that was just a beautiful save by Christman as she's able to put the leg right out and kept this a 1-1 game.
Lakers just getting ready for the corner.
This game is moving very quickly. We have 32:30 remaining. We still have 6 minutes until the 2 p.m. hour.
Do you think Brockport's going to be slow once again with the corner, or do you think they're going to show a little more aggression this time?
I thought that they were going to use that near person. There was no one in front of her. Instead, they kept it in the middle, and now this one goes out of bounds.
I know. I like what Brockport did that time a bit better. They're a little bit quicker on it. It's just they had that bad hit on the ball that's lobbed it up in the air. I think that's what really got them that time.
They're definitely not really setting plays, but like I said, they had the near side open to just attack, and for some reason they're not using it. Now that one, a player too close. They're going to call that one against Reynolds. Sorry, it was not Reynolds. I believe that was Testo on the other side. So this one's going to be played right at the start of the offensive zone at the 25 line. So from 25 yards out, sent down, just goes under the stick of Reynolds. Played forward, but goes off the leg of an Oswego player, and that is also in the arc. The girls have to reset for another corner. This one, I believe they'll be on the far side, however.
Be interesting to see how Brockport does this time with that bit of aggression. Maybe they'll take advantage of the near side player.
I want to see where. Okay, now you see right here, number 24 setup is Christina Conkling.
Right.
And as she's the closest one bent over on the, like I said, literally right in front of your screen, the closest one to us. Now, why is Brockport now sending it in the middle and taking so much time there when they have that left side that was open and now they just missed an opportunity there?
That was a terrible pass by Katie Zimby from Brockport. No idea who she was sending it to, but it wasn't her fellow player.
In front, great steal. On the outside now is Little. She sends it out of bounds. So Little also seeing just a little bit of time today. See how Brockport decides to play this. Sends that one all the way down as it gets through. Played on the outside. Oswego trying to go for the steal. Cannot. Gets past. Here is Brown. Brown tries to move in. Stoppage of play. Sorry, not Brown. The 5 and the 8 look similar to me, but Mello was the one moving in. However, stoppage of play. Tries to get that one through. Could not get there was Hunter. Hunter tries to stop it. Gets under her stick. Now in front, moved, open opportunity, and whiffed on the shot. Megan Lurs was right in front, ready to give Brockport the lead, and just whiffed on the shot.
That's got to be rough for her. That was a perfect opportunity.
I don't think they get any more perfect than that, to be fully honest. Sent down White, tries to box out, tries to get through. But another stoppage play called against Christina Conklin, too aggressive on the defense, did not let White go in front. Now, obviously, you don't have to let anyone go in front, but you have to at least give them a chance to get around you. But that was an almost holding-type penalty call there. Now, that ball just gets under the stick of Reynolds. Already almost 6 minutes done in this second half. 29 minutes remaining. And that one goes out of bounds. So Testo is going to play this one on the outside. Far side to us. Now this is what's really gotten me, and a lot of schools have this too, especially a lot of the SUNY schools. Brockport and Oswego's colors are exactly the same. And it's I mean, luckily the jerseys aren't any similar, but it's very, very, the color schemes, a lot of the parents have sweatshirts on. It's just a very similar green and, green and gold. That's, it's weird seeing all the parents and everyone wearing the same stuff.
Oh, hey, I was fooled when they were doing their warm-ups. I couldn't tell the difference between the two teams.
So this one played by Brockport is a fantastic clear by Oswego, wasted some time. Played in front now as that one goes out of bounds past the stick of Conkling. So now White's going to play it up inside the neutral zone. White has that one stopped. She's able to flick it forward, and now no one in front of her. Tried to get that one through, but a great defensive play by Hall as she stops any movement. Now in front, 3-on-2 opportunity here. Good stop there by Heacock. Gets through, shot, but another stoppage of play.
That was a great run by Brockport. It was nice to see such a long play before a stoppage game. And it looks like we're taking it to the corner.
Let's see if they're still going to use that middle area. They've passed to that middle spot about 3 or 4 times, and it's yet to work.
Let's see if they change their strategy or stick to their old trick.
But like I said, look right here. If you go quick and you just let Conklin go right in, but now they're going to take the slower route as they pass to the outside.
Yeah.
Now in front, Smarter plays. That one big stop in front. Opportunity here. Oswego can't clear. Re-grabbed. And then a fantastic defensive play by Oswego. And now an opportunity here as they have a lot of players up. Great play. She sends it in. Sees if she can keep it inside. She can as it dances on the line, but no one's there to help her out. And then it is taken out, so a stoppage there.
That was
Shannon Belt was the one that took it out of bounds. White tries to send it in. That one goes off the defender in front, Conklin. Tries to pass this one through, but now goes off of Conklin. Goes off of her leg. This one, big steal by Hunter. Hunter tries to rip a shot and then goes off the hand of Kathleen Little.
Brockport getting ready to take it back up.
Still tied here at 1:26:15 remains in this first half. Tries to send that one wide, just gets under the stick of Conklin. Martin's going to take it up on the outside. She passes this one up. It gets through past her intended target. Now with a burst of speed, takes it up on the outside. Now moving in. Defensive plays. It goes off the knee of the player taking up the ball. I couldn't see the number, but it looked like it was Fusillo. Tried to get it to Conklin. Re-grab by Martins. Martins tried to send that one through. Taken by Oswego. Good defensive play.
And it just got stolen by number 12 on Brockport.
This one moved by Hall. And then another stoppage of play. Oswego will have it. Conklin leaves it. Sends it through. Conklin up. Boxes out. Just another stoppage of play as Oswego's going to get it. Conklin tries to send it through. This one gets over the stick. Boxed out here and a chance right there for White. White ahead of steam as it's 3-on-2. White on the outside tried to get it in front. Opportunity in front to Michael and a diving save as Reynolds was there. But Deddy just quick enough to get in front. Opportunity there to Michael and Reynolds.
That was some good effort by the Lakers. They just couldn't make it connect, though. It's been their story of this game.
Hunter, a nice steal as she moves into the offensive zone. Player in front of her, but she takes it right back. Hunter's playing fantastically, trying to get it between 3 defenders and then goes off a defender's leg. Hunter tries to send it through. That one just wide, but a stoppage of play as it looks like they're going to go for a corner to Oswego.
What do you think now? How do you think Oswego's going to take this play?
When you have Reynolds down low, there's a few opportunities that you have, especially with her speed. What she can do is either A, try to go wide to either Conklin or to Michael here and get it right back. You could take the middle route and you can go to either White or Hunter and let them rip a shot, or you can go short and get it right back. Looks like they're going to go to Testo instead. Testo leaves it up to White. Back to Testo. Testo rips a shot. Bouncing in front. Tries to feed it through. Cannot get there. Conklin in front. It's there. It's not in.
Oh.
How did that one not go in?
I could see the ball. It was like an inch away from the line, and a Brockport player was able to slip in and just tilt it back.
Just rewatching. It was Martins in front. It was Ziemba in front. And it was Devine in front. All of them now sitting in the net for another corner, but they got to the ball, stopped it a few times. Reynolds sets it up again short. Testo outside, rips a shot. That one bounces just wide.
That last play of the Lakers, it was one of the few times they took things a little bit slower while going into the corner. It seemed to really work with them. I'd like to see them try it again.
was a very smart play, too, as they, again, look short, look left. Oswego now has it. They go into the offensive zone. Bounces his pass in front. Opportunity here for Little. Little cannot move in, but it's going to be another hold. So we'll go right back to a corner as we move to under 23 minutes remaining. Oswego has kept the ball in their possession for about 3 minutes here now as well.
Do you think the Lakers are going to stick with a slow approach to getting the goal in this corner, or do you think they're going to go back to their aggressive way?
I really want to see. I want to see them use a shorter look, but they're going to go straight right back to the middle. They're just going to set it up right side. White tries to chip it through in front. Opportunity here. Shoots. Reynolds. It rolls through. And it's in. A goal for Oswego gives them a 2-1 lead. I want to say it's going to be awarded to Reynolds, but it was in front, kind of danced around a little bit. Now looking at their coach, they're also going to bring in Leah Romanowski, who I said was going to be a very big part of today's game, and this is the first time that she's coming in. So I expect her to do some big things. But right now, like I said, that was just a lot of movement in front, creating opportunities, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what wasn't working for the corners for Brockport and what was working for Oswego. Had chances, had shots, and just created opportunities. And finally, one went in, and now they have the lead with 22.5 remaining in the game.
I think we're going to see a lot more aggressive play from the Lakers at this point. Like I said before halftime, if they get whoever gets the first goal around about halfway through the next half of the game, they're going to take it because they're going to have the morale boost. I think that's what we're going to see from the Lakers from this point onward.
Little first out of bounds. Now White able to play it up. This one re-grabbed, but taken back as Conklin tried to send it away. Reynolds, beautiful move as she moves in. That one taken back. And actually I did find out there is one other penalty or play. You have to be square to the ball. So pretty much what I'm saying is that you cannot go and try to defend a ball or stop a ball if you are behind the player that you were going after. Opportunity here, Oswego, but a nice stick by Christman, and Christman believes saved it and ended up going off a Brockport player. At least that's what I thought I saw.
I didn't get a clear view of it either, but
regardless, Brockport's going to have it. That one in front, Christman just stays equal to the goal and watches that one go out of bounds. So, yeah, that's another penalty I found out. That's also – so there it was right there. Katie Reynolds has both goals on the day. And like I said, I'm not sure if Katie Reynolds did hit it in, if it just rolled in. I couldn't really tell from my angle, but it was just a good goal, played very smart. So now Oswego dancing with a 1-goal lead with 20:45 remaining in the second half. Oswego almost with a steal, but they're going to be able to get it right back. Rogers takes it on the outside, dancing with the sideline, but she keeps it in. Defender in front of her is Aroni now, tries to center it, but Brockport takes it right back. Tries to get that one in front. Not surprised that there was no call there.
Oh.
Dives under that one, but a great defensive play by Romanowski. She knocks it back down as it goes off the hand of Martins. The stoppage of play will give Oswego the ball back.
And already another stoppage.
This one's sent through, bounced up in the air. It bounces through. It's in. Somehow took an insane bounce off someone's stick and then just bounced into the net past Deddy. Deddy watched it go up in the air and had no idea where it went.
Yeah, Deddy has to be feeling a little dead inside after that one. I mean, not much she could do, way out of her line of vision, and the Lakers take the lead.
Well, Lakers already had the lead, but they extend their lead.
There we go. They compounded their victory.
So the scoreboard is yet to change. We'll see exactly who that goal was awarded to. Like I said, it bounced off a few players in front. I want to say it looked like DeMichael might have been there to send it up in the air, but I could not see who was on that, who was really on that redirection to pop it up in the air. So now a timeout called, finally saved So Oswego 6 shots on goal, 3 of them saved. And then Brockport 4 shots on goal, 3 of them saved. Kreisman's having a great day too. She's stayed square to the ball. She's kept Oswego in this game, made a few brilliant saves, and now Oswego's repaying Kreisman with 2 quick goals. Like I said, I want to know who they're going to award this one to. They might have to rewatch the tapes. I can't tell you.
Hey, no matter who they would give it to, though, Lakers are still going to be just riding that victory high, hopefully for them at least, to the end of the game. It'll be interesting to see if Brockport can keep their chin up for the rest of the match.
For those that are just joining, an Oswego 2-goal skid now gives them a 3-1 lead. Timeout called by Brockport to try to get their head straight. 19:51 remains in this second half. We had a 1-1 game going into half, but 2 goals in the last 5 minutes for Oswego is what has put the edge on this game. Brandon Ash, joined here by Peter Wendler. For those listening, if anyone, if I'm pronouncing anyone's name wrong, or if you guys want to give anyone a shout out, if anything like that, I am on Twitter at Brandon_Ash. Peter, you got a Twitter?
I do not have a Twitter, but I do have an Instagram at the Rust Belt Rebel on Instagram.
And then for WTOP, believe it is WTOP10, we will get there. With 19:51 remaining, both teams come back on. Yeah, so my Twitter is Brandon_Ash with 3 H's. Peter, you said you had the Instagram.
That's right.
And then we'll
at
see.
The Rust Belt Rebel.
There you go. I like it. And then at WTOP10 is WTOP10 TV's Twitter. And I believe the Instagram is also the same thing, if I am not mistaken. And follow us on Facebook as well at WTOP10.
Looks like we're getting back
into the swing of things here. Reynolds, big steal. She clears it, 19:30 remaining. Reynolds slows it down, tries to send that one forward. Defender in front of hers stops it. Re-grabbed by Oswego. Romanowski tries to send it forward and does. Rogers, good move as she gets it and then sends it to the outside. White tries to take it back, boxed out. And then again, like I said, played behind. So, I mean, I don't know. That was probably the best way that I'd be able to explain it. This one, a big steal by Fusillo. And now another nice steal as it's re-grabbed by Mallet. Mallet jumping on her foot and then sends that one off of Rogers. Rogers seems to be okay. His flashes a little smile. That one just out of bounds off of Mallet.
She just couldn't get a stick on it. Did she send that off on herself? Was that her pass to herself she just couldn't meet? Or is that pushed out by a Brockport player? I didn't quite see.
Played in, tries to rip that one, goes off the stick and up into the air as if it was off of Testo or Little. Believe it was Little, actually. You got a stick on it. As Little gets to the ball now with an opportunity for Oswego. Little tries to get that one through the defender. Replayed, nice grab from Belt. Now this one taken by Burr. Burr seeing her first minutes of the game.
And here they go. Eagles keeping decent control of the ball.
Oh, what a move right there to break the ankles.
Had to make me a liar.
Jenna Rogers did very well, and now an opportunity here is Little's taking it up, waits for the defenders in front. Chance here just wide. Reynolds wanted the hat trick.
Not today, not today.
Oh, Reynolds had a shot in front, but Deddy just kind of stood there. And we are waiting right here as Devine has that one blocked in front. 3-on-2. Passed in front. Rips a shot. Stopped. Another great save. And rolls through after.
That was an amazing play by the Lakers. Everything was where it needed to be. Super crisp. It's incredible.
And now Alyssa DeMichael trying to stay in contention with Reynolds for lead goal scorer for this year. But I don't know how that one squeaked in the second time, as Deddy made a brilliant save to start it. Then DeMichael, I believe, ripped a shot, saved, and then DeMichael put the stick on it again. And that third hit, the crucial hit, was the one that gave Oswego a 4-1 lead. Right now, looking at Katie Reynolds, just saw her. She's on the far side. Reynolds had the chance to start off that whole offensive chance, but DeMichael the one to end it. 17 minutes remaining. Oswego's put on 3 unanswered goals here in this second half. Now chance here in front as Mello has it. She takes it to the outside. Sent down by Martins.
Oh,
In
nice
front
chop.
it goes. Yep, you saw exactly what I was about to say as it goes right off the ankle of, believe that was Heacock in front.
Well, looks like we're going to the corners.
So believe that any penalty or any violation that is committed in the arch that you can see, that, you know, blue and black arch, anything committed in that is officially a corner. Anything other than that is it is just either placed at on that black line, which is that 25-yard line, or just placed at the spot of the foul. Shot in front, Kreisman, big save, goes off the leg of a defender in front.
That was a great save by number 99, Jonah Kreisman. Just put her leg out, deflected it over, and then was there to cover to make sure the Brockport player couldn't tap it back in. Beautiful, beautiful play.
There was a few players in front there. It looked like there was an opportunity for Conkling in front to put it back in, but the defense in front was able to send it wide. Now started that one, sent too high up in the air. That one skied in the air, knocked back down by Conkling. And then the defense played again from behind her. White tries to stop her. That one goes through the legs. Big stop there and a nice clear by Oswego, playing very well as we in the last 10 minutes or so. That one goes through the legs, and now Little's able to take it on the outside. Able to find DeMichael in front. Now Reynolds, and another stoppage of play. DeMichael was not able to get a stick on it as it was replayed by Brockport. 14:45 remains in the second. What a defensive play by White to just stop her dead in her tracks. Trying to get through here is Little. Little able to take it back. Little tries to go wide, trying to center it now. Good pass, White in front. No one there as it goes out of bounds off of DeMichael.
It seems like the Lakers' handling of the ball has just improved so much between the start of the game and now.
Chance in front. Reynolds not able to steal that one. Brockport keeps it. That shot just misses the foot, and now believe it did hit the foot of Mello, so another stoppage of play. 14-10, tried to send that one in front. 3-on-1, but a brilliant defensive play there by Bell to get it out. Sorry, excuse me, that was by Devine. Nice pass as the ball gets its way worked back in the offensive zone. Trying to make a move here is Martins past their defender. I believe that was Romanowski as well. It's hard to tell a lot of these numbers. They look very similar between a 15, an 18, and a 19. Very hard to see which is which. Obviously, going to do my best. Tried to pass this one through, but a bouncing one as it's stolen midway by Ziemba. Ziemba's going down with the rest of her team. Tried to pass this one through. Instead, tried to fight through. Great defensive play as it stopped, but like I said from before, the defense comes from behind her, so it will be a stoppage of play. So that's another reason you'll see a lot of those whistles is either a stoppage of play or the ball hitting the body part of another player. Those are normally the only two stops.
Oh, Brockport's getting pretty close.
In front chance there, tried to send it through, diving play, and then it's pool cued through, and they're going to count it. Goal for the Brockport Golden Eagles as they cut into the lead 14-2.
Huge celebration by the Brockport players. They were hugging each other. You can see the beaming smiles from here. That's got to feel good after being down so much. Let's see if they can continue to score off of that. I don't know. I think the Lakers are going to hold them off, though.
I think the goal was by Scarpello, which is her third goal of the year as well. If it was off of her, it did look like she was the one coming out celebrating. And you know what I did realize? We still haven't gotten confirmation of who that fourth goal was from, the one that bounced over the head of Deddy. So we'll see if we'll see if we get any confirmation on that, who they gave that goal to. Right now I'm on individual stats, just trying to see exactly who they're giving goals to, but it looks like there's only 3 kind of there right now. Reynolds able to get it. Reynolds trying to get past her defender as she does. Now opportunity for her. Ball kind of stayed behind her. Tried to get raked forward by Aroni, taken back by Reynolds. Reynolds sends that one off the stick of the defender in front, but then re-grabbed by Oswego. Tries to shoot that one down. Defense in front of her by Belt as Belt steals it. That one bounces up in the air. Romanowski, good defensive play. Romanowski trying to get there on both sides. Rogers now there. Now this one taken up. Rogers stops her dead in her track. Good move by Ziemba to get back to it. Rogers knocks it down right to Romanowski. Romanowski gets that one through, and they move into the offensive zone. Nice pass. Left back. Opportunity there, but it's taken by Brockport. Little trying to chase her down. Good poke away by Little. White is there. And this one stopped in front. Rogers tried to send it through. Rogers stops it again. Rogers takes it back between Rogers and Devine. Rogers gets it after Devine falls down. Rogers with it in front and then goes off the stick of Reynolds. So after it goes out of bounds off of Reynolds, will be Brockport ball.
I think we've seen a little bit more aggressive plays from both teams so far. It's pretty interesting to see just like how after a team scores, how much more they go out there. They want to actually try to get those points. Huge morale is a huge, huge factor in any one of these games. And I think what we've seen here today really just nails that in.
Brockport had a big chance there, but a stoppage of play gives Oswego the ball back. Moving here as Little has that one poked away from her, but it's going to stay with Oswego. We're under 11 minutes left to play here in the second half. Oswego clinging to a 4-2 lead. This one played up by Scarpello. Chance right here for Oswego, chipped ahead. Moved across halfway. Reynolds sends that one to the middle of the field, and now opportunity as White has it. White tries to move in. That one taken back by Brockport. Play by Hall as she tries to send it through. Taken up by Brockport as Ziemba, the one to go for it. Sent in front, and Kreisman. Oh, it goes in, but there was a stoppage of play. Scarpello tried to dive into it. Believe she may have hit something on that.
It looked like she was tapping her neck.
Yeah.
She went right into the side of that goal. I mean, you saw the whole thing lift up and shake back when she made impact with it. She looks like she's cradling part of her mouth for a second or two. I don't know. Have to admire, though, the drive it took to just dive in there. She saw a slight window of opportunity and did her best to capitalize it.
And that ball did go in as well, but there was a whistle before, so obviously does not count. We are at 10 minutes.
10 minutes and 1 second.
To be exact. This one played in front. Now taken wide and goes out of bounds by Rogers. But actually Rogers has that one poked out of bounds. Sends that one high up in the air. Played forward by DeMichael. This one in front. Reynolds, opportunity. Can't get a stick on it. Now she does in front. Cannot get there. Taken back, and now on the outside here. Sent through, but Oswego's able to take it back. That one looked like it went off the leg. Good offensive plays. It's played in the middle and then goes out of bounds. And we're going to send it down to the sideline to Aaron.
And Coach Moore is really happy with the way Oswego has picked up the pace and has been aggressive as they've scored 3 more goals this half. She said in the timeout earlier that they need to just maintain possession and stay aggressive. They need to play it safe, and they can win this game and improve their record to 4-2. Brockport, though, seems to be trying to swing the momentum back towards them with a goal just a few minutes ago. Back up to you.
Thank you, Aaron. And now back to the action. 8.5 minutes to play, and we are going to go to another corner. Clock continues to run here.
How do you think Brockport's going to take this one? So they've got another point up. They're still down by 2. Do you think they're still going to go slow and steady, or do you think they're going to try something new?
I mean, you know, we haven't seen anything change. They keep using the middle of the area. So I wouldn't be surprised that they don't change. You know, it hasn't worked, but some teams think they have something that might work. And now you see right there, you don't take it cleanly. Goes off the body part. That one sent back to Kreisman. In front, opportunity. It's rolled in.
Well, they say a blind squirrel is right at least twice a day. So I guess sticking with that worked with them in this instance. Just waiting for the right opportunity to get it. And it's only a 1-point difference. Do you think we're going to see him tie it up?
Hey, you never know. Obviously, timeout here by Oswego to kind of maintain as they just saw a 3-goal lead get cut back to 1. And this is really just, again, playing sloppy in the defensive areas, giving Brockport chances, and goals will happen if you give them a chance to happen. And that's exactly what we've seen these last 2 goals by Brockport.
Well, as Harrison Ford once said, don't get cocky, kid. I think that's what the Lakers are suffering from right now. They said, oh, we got the secure, we're all set to go. And they just let it all hang out, and it didn't work out in their favor. Brockport's done a decent job capitalizing on it. It'll be interesting to see which way the teeter totters once we get back to gameplay.
As they say. This is another one, just a very smart timeout here, but it's really, I'm surprised, and it's not about the people that are on the field, it's about the people that aren't on the field right now. And there's definitely some girls that I don't even want to say really need to be given a chance, but we've seen the way that they play, and by them not being on right now, it definitely isn't helping. And it is also very unfortunate that Maddie Nelson, in a time right now where you just saw your defense collapse, is not on the field.
Speaking of people off the field or mattering, the Oswego coach does not look very happy. She just kind of walked away from the huddle with a frown on her face. She's not too keen on what the Lakers have been doing these last few plays.
Yeah, these minutes have definitely gotten away from them right now. They are still clinging on to a 1-goal lead, but it is they're either going to have to keep control of the ball and just kind of waste down as much clock as possible, or they have to get chances on offense, which obviously also wastes down the clock as well. But, you know, score a goal, you don't have to worry about the clock. That's the best way to play. We'll see exactly how they do it here. Under 8 minutes left to play in this second half. That one knocked down. Brockport right back to it. And now a good chance here. They're going to use the near sideline, but a great stop by Oswego. Oh, that pass just a little bit far of White. White able to stop it. That one knocked down, but it goes off the leg of Conklin.
7 minutes is a lot of time. I don't know. I still think it's anyone's game at this point.
Played short now is Hall. She's going to play it back instead and let an offense kind of get in. But Reynolds running around like a gnat out there annoying everybody. This one knocked down. Chance here by Oswego, but Rogers not quick enough to get there. Rogers forcing Martins to the outside. Martins gets through and goes into the offensive zone. Martins tries to rip a shot, but a good defensive play there as the ball is knocked down by Testo. Testo clubs that one all the way through. Martin's able to knock it down. Reynolds right back there, like I said, just a gnat on defense trying to get there and just be annoying. Stolen back by Oswego. Oswego has a 5-on-4 if they start moving the ball right now. Did not realize it and instead decided to slow the pace down. Stolen back, and now they have an even better chance right here. They have a 4-on-4 and not taking advantage. stuck on the sideline now. And Rogers sends that one in. Good chance here. Reynolds tries to scrape at it in front. DeMichael can't get there. White can't get there.
Oh,
Great opportunity there by Oswego. Devine has it. 6:10 remaining. Devine's pass a little bit behind the intended target. And that one goes out of bounds by Lurs.
Devine was just walking around the Oswego players. I mean, very effortless. She looked very effortless doing it out in the field.
Mallet tries to send that one through. Mallet gets called on the play, again playing defense behind the ball carrier. White stays square to it. Good defensive play by all of Oswego. And then both players fall, but they're going to call it against Mallet. It looked like it was just feet getting tangled up there. I just rewatched it. It was feet getting tangled up on there. Yes, for those that are, we have about a little bit of a delay between on the YouTube. So I have it up right now kind of rewatching, and definitely did look like their feet did get tangled on the play there. This one sent all the way through by Oswego, goes out of bounds. Moving to that crucial 5-minute mark. Left here in the second half. Taken in by Brockport. Opportunity here is Mello. Goes on the outside. Defense in front of her. Mello gets through. In front. Rolling through. And White right there to make a brilliant save. And now clears it up. Great pass against the Little. Little passes it forward.
Oh.
I thought she could have went backwards with it. Instead, White's able to knock it down. White, brilliant pass as she tried to get it to Reynolds. But another nice play as Devine first one there.
We're not seeing much more from the Lakers defense. Hopefully the offense can pick up the bootstraps and carry on.
First off, like I said, Romanowski had to play a brilliant game, and that's exactly what she's done. Now this one in front to Reynolds. Reynolds backs down, but a stoppage of play here called by the refs. Reynolds, big steal, tries to club that one through and bounced it through. Goes out of bounds and wide.
It feels like the second half of this half of the game has been mostly dominated by Brockport keeping it down towards the Laker end of the goal. So it's kind of weird to see us over here on towards the Brockport end.
White has that one stolen from her. She knocks that one down. Big steal back. And a fantastic play by Mallet. White has it now. Moves this one in as Little. Little on the outside. Tries to center it. Goes off the foot. No call. And that one goes into the soccer net behind. So we'll see a corner.
I'm liking what we're seeing from the Lakers offense. Much
Sorry,
more
not a corner. Continue.
on the ball.
This one again by Devine. Devine decides to go near side. Passes that one over to Belt. Belt gets that one through. Defense in front isn't shoveled through. Now a 3-on-3 opportunity here as Lurs tries to go outside, has that one taken from her, and then clubbed out of bounds by Conkling. So 3:05 remaining in this first, and the play is going to start with 3 minutes left. Oswego's clinging to a 4-3 lead.
Laker defense really needs to up their game. I think if Brockport gets another opportunity, they may not be able to hold on.
Pretty good chance there, but the pass just a little bit wide. There was White, there was Rogers, and Little all in the area. This one stolen back here by Oswego, though. Clubbed this one all the way down. Retaken by Brockport, and almost an opportunity there by DeMichael to steal it. This one re-grabbed. Nice play. Little goes far to White. Sorry, that was Romanowski. White has that one stolen from her off the pass by Belt. We're down to 2.5 remaining. This one again stolen. Hunter tries to send that one through. Can't get there. White not quick enough as Belt gets there. Redirected off of Hunter. No calls. Rogers takes it. Rogers sends that one through. Able to find Little. Little able to use the inside. Now gets to the middle. Tries to find someone. Reynolds in front, just wide. 2 minutes remaining. And if that would have been a goal, I'm sorry to say that might have been one of my best goal calls. Like that was just a very easy call.
Definitely, definitely. It had a nice warm up to it. It would have been a great comeback for the Lakers.
See if they can do it again here. Romanowski tries in front. Little and Reynolds all there. 1:40 remaining, exactly 100 seconds. This one goes down on the sideline, but just out of bounds, past, want to say that was Scarpello on the outside, as it was. 1:30 remains. Taken in and clubbed all the way down. Stopped just outside by Reynolds. Reynolds tries to get through. Looks like it went off a foot, but no call. This one tried to get all the way through. Opportunity by Scarpello. Good defense as Hunter's able to stay up with her. Scarpello gets through and into the offensive zone. 4-3 Oswego. Oswego, brilliant steal right there on defense. Clubs this one through past Martins, and a brilliant chance there. That might have just been the defensive play of the game as we're down to 1 minute remaining here. Taken in, fakes the shot. That one just out of bounds. Good chance there by DeMichael, but clock continues to run as we're down to 45 seconds left for Brockport, still down 1. This one on the outside, sent there by Devine. Brilliant play right there as it goes past the defense. Hunter trying to play some other great defense as this one's taken in by Mello. Forced inside, tries to get inside. Great defensive play as it was cleared away by Mallet and then goes out of bounds. Brockport another chance, but they only have 20 seconds left. Clock continues to run as there's 15 seconds left. Going to be another side as there's 12 seconds left, and it's looking like they're probably not going to rush here. So I'm guessing, and that is why the ref has not started yet. So whenever the official, so there's the horn, but they're still waiting there. So regardless of the horn, I think this is the last play. If Oswego makes a save, if it goes out of bounds, whatever, if Oswego gets offensive possession here, I do believe that the game is over. So this one's intense.
Definitely. Do you think they're going to mix it up? Do you think they're going to stick with the old workhorse of slow and steady to the center?
They'll probably go that slow and steady. Right in the middle, Oswego charging, knocked down, good move, goes in front, kicked out, big save. That one reworked, now outside, knocked down, and that is the game. A brilliant save by Christman, and that is how the game will end. Close one here in Oswego, but the Lakers able to etch out an impressive 4-3 win over Brockport as they remain undefeated in the Suniacs, only moving to 1-0, but hey, still undefeated.
It was nice to see that the Lakers could hang on. I think this game really highlighted how great the Laker offense is and how much work their defense really needs. You said earlier before that that second-to-last save by the Oswego defense, I believe it was by number 21, Emily Hunter, was the most pivotal defensive move of the game, and I couldn't agree more. I honestly think if she wasn't able to tilt that away from Brockport, that would have been the opportunity they had to tie it up with the Lakers.
There were two big, and like I said, Hunter was definitely that one with about 1:10 left. Or it was about 1:05 as she made the play and then sent it in. And there was a minute left and a great opportunity as DeMichael was right there and Rogers was there as well, and Reynolds. All three of them in that area, especially with that great steal from Hunter, you expect someone to win that out. And then also Kreisman played a fantastic job today. 8 shots on goal, 5 saves out of those. And even with those, I mean, she just really stayed in front, stayed square to the ball, made that crucial kick save to end the game. And she played fantastically, and that's what you want to see, especially out of, and this is what I really thought crazy was Joanna Kreisman is a sophomore, and then the backup goalie is Lauren Catalano, who is a freshman. So these two goalies have not had much experience at the college level, and they're putting a lot of their chips on Kreisman, and she's played very well this year.
No, she did absolutely fantastic. I thought I saw a lot of good stuff from Deddy too. I think she just had a couple unfortunate things. Both sides did very, very good.
Like
at least
you said,
with the goalie point of defense.
the unfortunate thing that was the tipping point in this game was that crazy goal that bounced off someone's stick, bounced again, and then just Deddy couldn't get there. That's what created the 4-1 game. And like I said, that was the tipping point in this game and the reason that they won. So like you said, Deddy definitely did not have a bad game at all. She just had some goals that were redirected in front or just did not cleanly come into the net. And you know what happens? It's a very tough game. It's you don't even have a glove. You're going out there with your legs and a stick, hoping to make some saves. And a very tough game to play goalie in. But Kreisman just had good defense around her and had a great game. And that's what's going to win it for you. That's what's going to have to win it. All right, we are going to send it down one last time to Aaron on the sideline. Aaron, what you got for?
Just a really great game from both sides. Both teams, Oswego and Brockport, stayed aggressive, played really aggressive in the second half, turning it on. Oswego will pull out the win 4-3 and improve their record to 4-2. They look to take this winning momentum into their next game against Cortland.
Thank you very much, Aaron, for that last little recap. Now, next game is going to be against Cortland. That is an away game on Tuesday. We will not be there to cover that game. But the next game that we will be around to cover is next Saturday, which will be Saturday, September 29th. Again here, 1 p.m. against the Geneseo Knights. Not sure who's covering it. Obviously a week away, but make sure you stay tuned for WTOP. We have movies. We have live sports. We got news. I don't even know. What don't we cover here at TOP?
We got everything, every piece of the pie.
Exactly. So make sure you stay tuned on WTOP with WTOP.com or WTOP10.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at WTOP10. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. For Peter Wendler, I'm Brandon Ash. And again, make sure you stay tuned on WTOP 10.